Question 17 says, state the dimensions of the matrix, identify the position of the circled element. Who wants to raise their hand and tell me what are the two initials I wanted you to remember in your notes? Shh. Oh, look at this. But they can't see, but I can see all this. All these wonderful hands up. Now, who is going to get to be heard on the internet? Morgan, what are the two initials I wanted you to remember? RC. You guys don't even know what RC Cola is anymore, but that's fine. Rows, left to right, columns, up and down. So, this right here has a 1, 2, 3 rows, 3 by 1, 2 columns, a 3 by 2. That's stating the dimensions. Next part says, identify the position. Who wants to tell me what row and what column this is? Kind of like Battleship. Tell me the exact location. Anna. First row, second column. Awesome. Next part. 18. Need someone to raise their hand and tell me, can I add this up? Am I allowed to add this one? Does it have the same dimensions? Yeah, somebody shaking their head. Sean, can I add this one up?
Yeah.
Yes, I can. 3 plus 2 is 5. 4 plus a negative 1. Now, gotta make this video worthwhile. Who can raise their hand and tell me, how do I do 4 plus a negative 1? Teach it to a little kid that has absolutely no idea about integers. I want to hear a bzzz. I want to hear something else. I want to hear keep a sign. No calculator allowed. Yeah. Amanda. She said subtract, keep the sign of the larger absolute value. Now I could go back and try to go with little tiny kid memories of opposite signs, subtract, keep the sign of the larger absolute value. Awesome. 4 and 1 is 3, keep the sign of 4. Next part, way harder question. Same dimensions. In here I could probably pluck out a couple questions that I could do straight up, and then I realized no, there isn't. 3 minus a negative 6. So what I'm going to tell you to do is go back, and this is a great review at the end of the year of integers. Add the second numbers. Who wants to raise their hand and tell me? Second numbers. Opposite. Positive. Positive. Negative. 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 Now I'm going to hear a lot of boatloads of subtract absolute value, keep the sign of larger absolute value. 3 plus a positive 6, 9. 8 plus a positive 8, 16. Negative 2 plus a negative 2. Now, how come I don't do negative 2 plus negative 2 is 2 minus 2 is 0? How come I don't do that?
Because they're both negative and they round up to a higher number.
Negative 4. And I got one of my softball kids waiting there. Give me 1 minute. I have 4 plus a negative 5, negative 1. 0 plus negative 1, negative 1. 5 plus a negative 6, opposite signs, subtract, keep the sign of the larger absolute value. Noah.
Negative 1.
Last but not least, who can tell me number 20? What's my answer? Justin.
Impossible.
Why?
They don't have the same dimensions.
That's the perfect way to say that. They don't fit together. Wrong dimensions. Easy stuff.